Okay guys, so I'm having another problem from past exam papers as well. So they gave me the equation, the function of p of x, and this is an exponential function. How do I know? 2 of x and x of 2. This is a parabola, this is an exponential. An exponential is when x is an exponent. Parabola is when x is a base. So you need to know the difference between that. Now, they are saying the horizontal asymptote is minus 9. So I already know that my q is minus 9 because that is my asymptote. So they are saying write down the range because I'm already told that k is greater than 0. So that means my a, because now you need to understand, if I am given f of x equals to 2 of x minus 9, already this 2 is my b. That means my a is a number before 2, which is 1. 1 times 2. 1 times 2. So my a is 1 in this case, right? They just don't write it. Otherwise, if they say 3 and 2x minus 9, I know that my b is 2, my a is 3. So if they wrote minus 3 dot 2x minus 9, my a is minus 3, my b is 2. Okay, and then if they write minus 2 dot 2 minus 4 minus x, then minus 9. What is my a? My a is negative 2. What is my b? It's not 2. I cannot have an x that is a negative, an exponent that is a negative. That means I must turn minus x into 2 minus 1 times x. And I know that this 2 negative 1 is 1 over 2x. So basically in this case, my b is 1 over 2. So it will come from the left to the right, as I said on the videos. Okay, so you need to know those properties. Anytime you see a negative exponent, you convert it into a positive one. All right, so they are saying write down the range. In this case, my a is positive, so it will be above the asymptote. So my range is y, element of all real numbers, but y must be greater than negative 9. I cannot say greater or equal to, because the moment I say equal to, that means I'm touching the asymptote, and the asymptote should never be touched, because this function will either look like, if we get minus 9 here, it will either look like this or it will look like this, depending on what will we find our k to be. If k is greater than 1, this will be the function. So the range, you can see that below the asymptote there is no function. So the range will be from the asymptote going up, but it must never touch the asymptote. Okay, so now write down the equation. Okay, it's fine. So p of x, which is y, k of x, our q, we already know that it's minus 9. So we have a point on the function. We substitute on x and y, because remember p of x is the same as y. So that we can find k. So we have 2 is to 0, and then on y we put 0, and then k, on x we put 2 minus 9. So now this comes to the other side, it's gonna be 9. Then this is k squared. Divide. So now my k will be equals to 3. My k will be equal to 3. But remember, when I do a square root, it's either negative or positive. So positive or negative. But here they said my k is greater than 0. That means it's never going to be negative. Therefore, k equals to only positive 3. Okay, so now, then my equation is going to be p of x 3x minus 9. So that is my exponential function right there. So you can see that my b in this case is positive 3. That means it will come from the left going to the right. Sketch the function showing intercepts and axis and the asymptote. Alright, so I must do the x-intercept. X-intercept, I must make y to be 0. So p of x must be 0. Then 3 of x minus 9. This comes to the other side. Positive 9, 3x. I must write this 9 in a base of 3. So 3x. Therefore, since the bases are the same, algebra taught us that x is going to be equals to 2. So if I want to find the y-intercept, I must make x to be 0 minus 9. So this 3 to the power 0 is 1 minus 9, that's minus 8. So now I plot the function. So my asymptote is negative 9. So that is negative 9 right there. Negative 9. And then it's coming from the left. So it will come from this side. And then it must cut the y-intercept at negative 8. So this is negative 8 because that's the y-intercept. The x-intercept is what? Is 2. So it must cut that guy there at 2. So this is 2. So this is my function, guys. Then I am done. Thank you.